Jade was here. Jade was here.
All right, so we back now with something different. Saying the old typical run of the mill, every day, everything cool, everything cool. Today I'm here. Who am I? Why am I important? Why do I matter? Because we as boys, so they gotta give me some type of position. I gotta ride the train to the top.
Nepotism.
Yeah. This really how the Bahamas is formed. Like, college and hard work. Like, it's who you know.
But you was outside the whole time. No way. Yeah, dog. I was knocking on your door. I was asking, you have a Bible in here, bro? I can't use a virtual Bible. Not for what I want to use it for.
To read. Mm-hmm. So
to get the holy word.
Yeah, and really right now.
All right, wait. Now we here, right? Before you get into the nitty gritty, talk about why you felt like there was hoes on the podcast that you talk about.
I say that? When I say that? I said that?
Yeah, but talk about it.
I never remember saying that. And I don't even know who we talking about.
All right, we can leave it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
into the belly of the beast.
Yeah. So, from time to time, like, I have a regular run-of-the-mill 9 to 5. That's neither here nor there. But,
hey.
Hold on. Real talk. Yeah.
Hey, what you doing, bro? You won't say nothing there. What we talking about?
Right, yo.
So what we talking about, bro?
I interviewing Justin.
What you mean you interviewing him?
I know, but I'm trying to say when I work for real.
No, we could block that part out.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. So, every so often I had to come in and I really want to just touch base with Justin and see exactly what's going on. Like what's going on, Justin? Everything cool. You look cool.
Right. Bro, is your mic on?
I don't know.
Yeah, something wrong with that cord, but every time you hold it,
I think
it might be loose. Oh, yeah. Now.
Yeah.
Hello. You good now. I don't think it was all the way in.
So he freak out for nothing.
I ain't never freak out. I just get excited.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
but this wasn't in properly. But go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, so,
everything cool, bro.
I just want to check in from time to time and just to see, touch base, to see the trajectory of the podcast. And I was telling Marco the other day, I really see it, just taking off. So, how you feel about the state of the podcast and how everything.
State of the culture.
Yeah,
the state of the culture. Yo, fam, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we started off from the gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mans was on things, man.
Mans was on things, man.
I feel that.
When we came, start of the year, you was with us in the trenches. We was at Tenfield Park, like, going now. Actually, we would be at Tenfield right now.
Yeah.
Right, we probably would have been.
Like, doing the part, so, like, we just been growing and growing. We have rated PG-13, holding us down with the, little situation.
Yeah,
Respect.
bro.
All respect and most praise due to him for providing this place for us.
They ain't talking about God right now. They talking about a person.
Yeah. And the image of God, though.
Yeah. No, but for real, like, we'd have been homeless. A homeless.
Yeah, bro. We'd have
this podcast.
Zoom.
Yeah, this would have
been trash.
Not even just the Zoom. We even had no location, but we was location jumping.
That's what I mean.
And I really respect that about this channel because it's not just all about just one person. Like even though you was the undeniable star of the show, like we got people in the background who just.
I am the undeniable star.
You are the undeniable star.
No, let me tell you why I said
no,
that.
we giving you that position. No, we giving you that position.
Let me tell you why I said I'm the undeniable star. Because I just want other people to be stars with me, but they just put me out on the rock alone. So it's like, all right, you telling me, but
who
go to
put
work.
you out on the rock alone?
No, listen.
All right.
If I say, yo, you want to come on the mic? Nobody want to say behind the camera. You want to come on the mic?
No. I never said I don't want to come on the mic. I said I don't want to come in front of the camera.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we already have too much people in front of the camera. If we have these 2 love seats up here, or 2 personal seats, and 3 people can comfortably seat in the back here, we more often not got 2 guests with you. So what I look like moving one of the guests to be in the back of the camera? If I can be in back of the camera myself.
But I don't picture myself because I am I got an ego, right? But I don't let my ego get
Justin, you're the star of this show.
I mean, I don't
Just
really like how
accept it,
that.
man.
All right, so
like,
he was the undeniable leader of all it. But like I was saying, I like how we could give people their flowers and give them their respect, like PG, Jamarco, everybody, like, you know. So it's really Marco's Pizza.
oh, look, PG will say something.
So
Marco's, shout out to the, Marco's Pizza.
We couldn't be there without them.
Uh-huh.
Justin, the wordness, Justin is the face of the show, right? But low-key, me and Marco is the star of the show. Because every week somebody got to say, hey, this one say that one say that. It's so much more intriguing off camera than on camera sometimes to some people. He's the face of the show. Low-key the star.
I really just feel like so I mean, just moving right along. I just still like how the trajectory of everything is going, and you know, you would always really encourage people and boost their morale because without that, sorry.
No, I was gonna say we probably gonna have you do these segments more frequently.
Yeah, because that's what we was talking about the dynamic a while ago, and I feel like the same dynamic we just mentioned just now.
Yeah.
With you in front of the camera and us behind the camera, it add a lot of value and just versatility.
Yeah, because
you're not just paying attention to what you could see, but what you could hear, and then it add to the imagination what's actually going on. Y'all try to mention it throughout your conversation. It's kind of fire.
Yeah, because now you want to be here to see it. That's why people be thinking we having y'all at a party with all that noise.
It's always a party with everything cool. Always a party with the Richmond People Network. Like and subscribe.
Hey,
that little bell right below.
Jade was here. Jade was here.
Right,
I was always there. It might have not seemed like I was always there.
man.
You could just hit the camera on my face, but I was always there.
Bro,
You know?
that part was a fire drop, bro.
I was always there.
You
bro.
heard that drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a what you call it, an anniversary.
We gonna call this
clip
segment
drop.
Jade was here.
So on this network, you know, we always put right where it is. You know, we talk about the issues, and you know, you could have fun in it. You know, you could have a drink if you want to. You know,
No. We don't do drinks.
Yeah. I'm talking about virgin drinks.
Yeah.
Like if you want a little soft drink, like you might want to snap
Iced
it off.
tea.
Right?
Iced tea, water.
You could have that. You could love
You
yourself.
gotta stay hydrated.
You know?
Right.
So that's really what we represent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Justin.
Good,
like I was,
clean, family fun.
So what episode number are we on now with the podcast? Because I was
The
always
last
there.
one we did was
This would be
41.
42.
Yeah.
Like 42, Doug.
Now episode number 42.
No, this would be like the one
Wait,
we
no,
shot
no,
today.
Probably.
No, this one we shot today is 42.
Okay. Yeah. So still again, how do you feel that the direction of it's going? Where would you like to see it go? What could be improved upon?
I mean, as far as those questions, obviously,
Bigger Marco sponsors.
bigger Marco sponsors, more sponsors, more gals on the show,
Right, more gals on the show.
You mean women? More women on the show.
more women on the show,
Gals, women, whatever they feel comfortable being described as.
queens,
Right.
like
That's
more
what
of
it
them on the
is.
show.
Right.
No, but like the trajectory is going because obviously COVID stopped a lot of things. Normally we would have at least 2 podcasts over all. Not let me say obviously it's off Nassau or whatever. So you know the next step is continuing traveling with the pod. So we doing podcasts, whether it be in the U.S., Canada,
Bro,
or on different islands.
If we go to Carnival, whenever everything normalizes again.
That's the plan, bro.
Right. I mean, let me not say if. When everything normalized and we get to travel with the party again, that could be lit. Bro.
But
Yeah.
when everything get normalized, I might just walk outside naked, bro. I might not be able to handle myself. I might just pull up on some women and be really inappropriate.
No,
Not too inappropriate. Like just that right
2020
level.
showed you can't do things like that no more.
No.
You can't even run up on a girl and like squeeze her bongy without it being a
So
problem.
Justin, what you think about the COVID situation?
The what?
What you think about the COVID situation? What you think about the?
No, I say you can't do that.
You was Trumpy.
But that's what niggas doing though.
But nobody is just running up on a random gal and squeeze a
Bro,
bump.
wait, like,
Justin.
no, but we know. Okay,
I mean, like
So-
the only place
Yeah.
that we
I don't-
comfortable with that, maybe not comfortable, but only place
But
you
that's-
could happen is like a party.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
okay, so the COVID
But you trying to
situation.
squeeze bungies, bro.
That was intense.
Well, COVID. I mean, you know, Trump announced yesterday that
We ain't really had to talk with Trump. Like,
No, we
No,
just
no,
talking
I gotta talk about the COVID thing.
okay.
Yeah.
He announced yesterday. Well, as we're recording this podcast, he announced yesterday about U.S. citizens starting vaccinations very soon. That's a whole nother topic we could get into.
Right. That might be pretty heavy.
I mean, I think with COVID, people have been broke too long. So they bought you were out to see, but we just ain't care no more.
I mean, my biggest issue with it is that you have to pay for the test, and it's not a real good justification, and it's a kind of expensive, and it's not a really good justification as to why it's that price. When I got mine done, the nurse couldn't even tell me, like, why it cost so much. She was like, I know.
Babe.
And she smiled at me and say, hey, y'all have a good day.
It's like almost like a bank teller. They can't tell you about why the fees that cost or why they so often or why they dated the way they are. They just work there. So for the nurse, she just applying the test.
Yeah, Yeah, so I hope not too much more people die about it, but more people probably could die.
But that's true.
They could die, but I hope
not because of COVID, because of what COVID causes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you have any underlying issues, if you have a system already compromised, that is curtains for you.
And COVID is just that.
Yeah,
knockout punch.
Just like AIDS, bro. Like AIDS is softening your immune system for something else to get you, bro.
The common cold, bro.
Yeah. So on pneumonia. So,
Could you imagine a common cold take you out?
But that's what killing a lot of people.
Do y'all
Right.
see? So how do y'all see the future going? Like whether it's like a vaccine that's going to come on the street.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
like in terms of like a vaccine and everything.
Bro, let's skip that topic for the time being.
That's a whole new episode.
Yeah, bro.
No, because when it comes to that, it's going to be pushed back because things don't happen this quick. And people can be for it and against it. So it's going to be in flux for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna really get a true resolution until 2030, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Is it 2030?
Yeah.
Because think about, bro, the Spanish flu came out in like 1917.
No, that only lasted 2 years.
It lasted.
But it took the vaccine being regularized and, back in
And people
them
taking
times,
it so where you stomp it the wholeheartedly out.
And then people have to develop immunities, and then people got to be more comfortable with it.
Yeah,
so
like a
it's
10 to 20 year
take
period, bro.
a long time.
I know that just the testing and everything, like that takes more than a year to really get a good vaccine.
Yeah.
But I think 10 years, like, and the way things going with the economy, they are going to have something more readily available than I'd say the next 3 years.
Not really, bro.
Something.
Because let me tell you why, right? If they target certain demographics and they still have the COVID protocols in place, you're going to have to trip, nigga. If you sick, go home.
Yeah, but then...
That's what I'm saying. So for the mass population of Earth, for them to fully get their hand and grip to say, wait, this don't exist no more.
Well, I mean...
Because imagine, right now, right quick, right? When you was a baby, how much times you didn't get vaccinated between now when you was a baby and now?
I know.
That's what I'm saying. But you done had all kind of shots.
Your parents know they probably get but like 5
4
to 10
5,
shots.
bro.
Yeah.
Meningitis was a serious thing, bro. But
Booster shot, we don't know what in that.
Yeah.
All kind of different things.
No,
Measles,
but that's what I was going to get into is that it's almost impossible to get the whole world in one accord.
That's why I say 10 years, bro.
But
That's why I say
I don't even think it's like a time frame to put on that because it's still every country isn't going to agree on what to do and what to take.
That's why I say
every country isn't
10
going
years,
for the most part, because you had the World Nations or United Nations.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
they can't.
And the CDC, not CDC, the WHO. They basically the presiding health organization.
They
of
have
the
the
entire
health
world.
They could advise people, but they can't go.
But
in
that's
the country.
the point.
Yeah, but they can't go into no country and say you all have to do it. So you have.
Yeah, but that's why I say.
There's no body, that international body that really has that power.
But they usually take advisements from the WHO.
Yeah,
They
but that's
can,
why I say. That's
but
why I say.
it's not a mandatory thing.
No.
Countries
Yeah.
have to
They
do.
just usually do. Like
Yeah.
if I know you know more than me, and everybody in the world say, okay, we can probably.
Well, I mean,
listen to
let's
these
take
people.
this example with Trump, but I know this is an extreme case, but he didn't care nothing but what the CDC and World.
What are you
Organization
caring now,
said.
though?
Yeah, he
carrying
caring
out,
It don't
because,
matter what his personal opinion is.
Yeah.
At some point, he have to push vaccines.
I mean,
so
just mean,
we
but
ain't caring
it's-
about him saying, "Oh, well,
but
don't
it's
worry
always-
about
There's always going to be those standouts. So those standouts like the Russias, the North Koreas.
They make their own vaccine, bro.
They make their own.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
It probably ain't gonna be one.
That's what I'm trying to say. So getting every country to take this one standardized thing to say, do it. I don't. 10 years, 20 years, I never see that happening.
No, but
probably what my bad.
But what I saying with the 10 years thing, right? I ain't talking about when to get everybody vaccinated, bro. I'm talking about at least 10 years minimum for them to stomp the whole thing out to where it don't, like, COVID would be a thing. Like
problematic,
Yeah, because you got to understand, people don't suffer from meningitis or tuberculosis, but the mumps readily, bro. Polio and all these.
I mean, bro, to tell you the truth.
Malaria.
What people are also projecting with
and
COVID.
Malaria is a pandemic too.
Well, they almost eradicate that all around the world as well.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And how long it take them to do that?
Right.
But
take them a minute.
What the issue is that, like, what they also projecting with COVID is like it's gonna be something like a flu, where it's gonna repair.
And
every
COVID is
often.
Trash, dog. If you compare COVID to everything
Ebola
else,
and different
COVID
things.
is so trash.
But it's like gonna come in different strains, like from year to year. So it's gonna become something like a flu or that type of thing. And it's all the kind of speculation around that as well. Like if someone manufactured it in the lab to do this for monetary gain.
Damn, bro.
You know all that. But yeah, I mean, in terms of things, getting back to
Jade
where
is
people
there
could
is
go
pretty
outside
deep.
and all.
Jade's hair is pretty deep.
Jade was
It's powerful. Powerful, bro.
Powerful JRE.
Yeah,
I mean, bro, all we can do is just hope and pray, bro. Because
Right.
how I look
You
at
said
it,
mistake with Dynamite say, like, God got us.
Real.
Straight through.
that's all we can do. That's
Read
why
that in a book. Go buy
go buy
the book again. Against all
behind the makeup.
Yeah.
Behind the makeup.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
underneath the makeup.
We can't even remember.
Y'all got to
She
get
just was-
the name right. Get the name right. Get the name right, and then put it back in this.
Yeah, we'll put it in the description or something
Yeah,
like that. Put
this is
the
pretty.
Amazon
This is pretty
link.
unprofessional, Justin.
What?
Bro, we celebrating Marcos. Bro. like,
Marcos
So yeah,
is
Justin.
today's
So I mean,
sponsor.
you know, again, like I was just saying, really happy with what I see with the podcast and everything. So we just continue.
It
to,
has been fire, bro.
Yeah, just continue. We're gonna sanitize our hands after this. You know,
And
Don't
y'all
mind- don't
sanitized
mind the
before
hand-
this as well.
Yeah, I don't mind the handshake going on so
Hold on,
long.
hold on.
Like it's just something you gotta do,
I told him,
like
man.
to just show the professionalism and what we really stand for.
But y'all have
Everything.
a proper handshake, bro. I don't know what
Hey,
that
man,
is.
grabbing two fingers.
Grab your hands,
That's
bro.
what we-
Right.
Yeah.
real
Okay,
men, or,
cool.
you know. So
Yeah.
thanks, Justin, for having me on. You know.
And as y'all can see, I have the hand sanitizer. So
Yeah, but shut up with your boy, dog. Like, on some black love.
Respect. Oh.
So
we are very COVID safe in
We
this
have-
facility.
hold on, I need more.
This
some
this
stuff in my
Marco's
pants.
pizza was sanitized beforehand.
Throw some sanitizer on the pizza too.
Yeah, bro.
Trump say that is kill it.
Yeah,
You
bro.
could drink bleach, hydrochloroquine.
Yeah,
I mean, but
chloroquine is the name.
Yeah, chlorophene. My cousin she had mentioned it on the episode when she came here.
Right, but they said that's like for people who have a certain is a specific disease that goes towards. So if so much people feel like it helped them with COVID, then the people who have like a much more serious disease, they can't get their hands on it. It's tough.
But it's very tough. It's
Can you
death.
imagine I have like asthma and Trump say, but get an inhaler, and now I can't breathe.
Hey, Trump don't see people as people, you know. Trump see people as objects and things, and just things we can get money from.
The political
sex.
part.
But you only see people as things you
That's
get
why-
money or sex from.
That's why I was like this. Bait talking about he won't grab people bungies.
You better stop it.
No. I never said it. I say, bro.
You say you
no.
can't grab people bungie
No,
in
I said
2020.
no.
So
I'm-
in 2019, you was grabbing people bungie.
Marcos can't save you now.
Oh, Marco's trying to ruin me with Marcos. I have an interrogator. So, listen, I said, bro, 2020 showed you.
Oh my god.
Because if we talk about, who got put on blast on Twitter for doing some, not even just in 2020, it could go all the way back to 2015 or even 2010. And no
Bro,
one
that's
talk
why
about
I
it.
was
So tell me
surprised
some-
that you brought up. I was kind of surprised that you did that.
So tell me something,
We have to
Justin.
bleep that.
You bleeping it now, or you could bleep it the main?
Because
the main
I didn't correlate that to that. So,
What you so? Oh no, but by saying it,
bro, anybody, we could tell a whole story about that situation
okay.
and all another time.
So tell me something, Justin.
Actually,
in terms
how much
of
time, more time we have?
We got 9 minutes, 8 minutes.
All right, this will be long. All right, go ahead, Jade. Jade was here. Jade was here.
Blame Jade.
All right, go ahead.
So, Justin, what's really been burning in my mind the whole afternoon is just how do you really feel about the state of the country? Like,
Say the
that's what he was
culture, bro.
trying. The
state of the
country.
country.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it because me and Kool-Aid talked about this last night. As it pertains, we all know that election campaign season about to start January 1st, 2021.
You voting PLB?
Wow.
Bro, and I talked to Kool-Aid about this too. I was like, wait, as much people hate Minutes, right? They gonna vote him back in, bro.
They got to be idiots, bro.
No, let me tell you why.
I
Cause
have no qualms about calling them idiots.
no, but let me tell you why, right? Ain't nobody gonna vote for Brave, bro.
I don't care who. Okay, this is the problem, bro. And let me get into a tirade right quick.
Go ahead.
The problem is when you look at color is the first thing you do wrong. If these people ain't saying anything with substance and they haven't been saying anything with substance for the past, as long as I was aware of politics, I haven't heard one thing that they said with substance, but they still grasped the public's attention to vote for them. Just because you had one government that did terribly bad, don't mean their counterpart is going to do exceptionally well. We've proved that in this.
This last election.
Yes. And his handling of this entire year, if people see how he handles this entire year and still choose to vote him in, I'm leaving this country, bro, because there's no hope.
Where you going?
I'm
Yeah.
going somewhere else.
No, but okay, but let me just rebut that, right? And I'd stand up for political side because most people are gonna be like, "It's
this
Brave."
This ain't a DNA sponsorship. But this,
Only Marcos.
I'm voting for Marcos next election.
So, no, but people gonna ask, is Brave a better option when he's too not talking about anything?
bro, none of these people that that affiliated with any of the major political parties are the next option. Stop thinking based on PLP, FNM, BDM, DNA, whoever these people names are. If they ain't saying nothing with substance, then we need not vote for them. That's the whole point. If you're talking to somebody, basically, if you're talking to somebody, right, you're getting their opinion, like, let's just say contractually, you have a building you want to be built. You're talking to a contractor who's an architect, and he says, I had 10 years experience contracting in architectural drawing. I could draw this for you in 5 days, and I have all this experience. Next person tell you, bro, I don't know what they're doing, but I could try. That's basically the people who they voting for, bro.
Well, what if both sides be like, but I ain't know what they doing?
Then you find a side that know what they're doing.
Bro.
Because you have independence, bro. People believe...
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Right.
I would
People-
support the independence.
People believe independents don't have the same kind of
backing.
backing. They
Yeah.
don't have the same kind of funding. They don't have the same kind of rallies, etc. And that's what a lot of Bahamian people, they just attribute themselves to. We got to go to a rally. We got to get stuff.
But
from
you
them,
know what?
Food.
You know what
whatever.
the real big issue is, and not just for Bahamians. People like pomp and pageantry.
That's what I'm
like,
talking about,
yeah.
which is the rallies, and they have funding.
Yeah, and
they
that's-
get millions of dollars
And
to do
that's
them kind of things.
and that's not a thing unique to the Bahamas, but
No,
it's just
that's
like
That's just politics.
yeah, and it's
universally,
just
bro.
like when you. It's really important to read. You know, it's really important to read and to just be able to comprehend different ideas because somebody will come up to you with a nice suit on and they got a celebrity guest and, you know, they might bring in
jobs.
They might bring in Ziggy.
Jobs.
They might bring in Ziggy Rankins or someone to perform.
I
at a
remember
concert.
that. I remember that.
KB.
In
I've
07.
been there too.
No,
So then, and that type of thing, you know, it'll get people all hype up
Shout out
and
to
fun.
Ziggy Rankin.
And it's really difficult for a lot of
you won't have nothing to
people.
do with this.
It's really difficult for a lot of people
No,
to
you-
see past what's
I
right in
mean,
front of them.
He ain't have nothing to do with this, but he just
No, he had something to do with it. You don't remember when he came here to the F&M rally? What his song was?
He been to boat rallies. He been to PLBNF. Miserable life.
yeah,
Yeah,
He is
yeah.
a musician.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He ain't got nothing to do with it.
So a lot of it is just really how much you like. You have to have foresight.
Yeah,
you know, and
politics
the average,
should not be hereditary.
Yeah, and the average person is just, you know, they have their job, they have their kids, they might have a wife or a couple girlfriends, and they have a lot going on. So they don't know, they don't have the time or really the wherewithal to say, let me go sit down and read and see who I really want to. They don't.
You should not vote then.
Wait, Jamarco, a lot of people,
you should
Jamarco,
not
a lot of
vote.
Bahamians can't read.
Right, but don't vote.
But this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not just relegating to the Bahamas, but politics is really, really about sitting down and really trying to think and say who is really going to be the best choice.
Representation of myself.
Even if you go back ahead
everybody.
and vote for Minister again or whoever it is, like really sit down and think, who do I actually trust the most? Like who actually might do
You shouldn't
something?
trust any of them.
I'm not saying trust them like on that level. Just trust enough to not screw me over. I ain't saying
My guy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you two things about the administrations that we have in the past. One, they'd have a proven enough track record to tell you that they will not do what they said they was going to do, and they will do worse. Two, if they were not the highest level of authority, which is Prime Minister, they've been associated with him in some capacity, whether it be in a ministry, as a member of parliament, or etc. They've shown you this is not what we're about. I will tell you whatever it takes for me to tell you, for you to believe that I'm the person for the job. But then when I get there, I'm on my own agenda. I'm on the agenda of the people who paid me. You ain't paid me $1, bro. You just give me a vote.
So, Jamarco,
I don't have the money to influence your decision.
So the question then is, who do I distrust more?
No,
That's really...
I don't trust any of them.
Who do you
So
distrust
all of
the
them,
most?
I don't trust any of them
On the
equally,
same level?
Equally.
Okay.
All of them show me that they're on equal standard when it
So how do
comes
you
to-
make your decision?
I make my decisions based on who has the most eloquent and the most strategic plan of succession.
Like what they say.
Not basically what they say, because it has to be in writing, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
So you have to be able to read and discern based on their plan. How possible
And
is
that's
this?
and that's all I was
Is
saying.
this all bluster?
Yeah, but
Is this?
and that's all I was getting at is that people, I want to say 9 times out of 10, they get caught up in what they see like the pomp and
Right.
pageantry.
They shouldn't
and-
be able to vote. I say
Why
take
you
their
can't
vote
say
away.
people ain't?
I say take their vote away. I don't think it should be
Wow.
an age requirement of voting, because your maturity level is not associated with your age. You should have to take some sort of aptitude test to be able to vote. It should be based more on intelligence, discernment, almost
Right.
like an IQ test.
But I mean-
if you don't have a certain IQ, you can't vote.
But I mean, interject, bro. That means only 20% of society would.
Then we should be the ones saying what goes on, because if you have the
But you-
majority say what goes on, we in a situation we in now.
Nah, but
My
see-
bad, bro. We got 28 more seconds, 25 more.
So Justin,
All right,
really,
let's-
let's
Stop
we
the
can go
camera.
on
No,
on
don't
the
stop
flip
that.
side.
Just stop the camera.
we only had one more question to ask. So we gonna try to do this like 15 minutes.
No, yeah, go.
Yeah.
No, but let me to answer him right quick, right? If you do that, you're gonna cause anarchy, bro.
Bro, the people who get voted in by these same majority, they anarchists right now. They making chaos right now. You know what their response is? Take them to jail. Their response is, I do what I do, and I do it. And if you don't like it, then I'm not sure what you're going to do about it, because you put me here. Now, if we had people, 20%, who their IQ and their intelligence, etc., reasoning abilities is higher, then my thought process for voting these people in is more absolute and more deliberate.
Well, what do you do with the 80%?
They don't have a say.
But what you gonna do with them, because they still living human beings?
They don't have a say.
Okay, but I'm saying, bro.
We have an aptitude test.
Yeah.
If you don't pass this aptitude test, you can't vote.
Okay, but I'm saying
Now, there's
gonna be
this is
some
just me.
resentment happening with
They
that.
have resentment everywhere. They have
No, but it's
resentment
gonna
along with
intensify,
people.
bro.
Look at the people in the United States.
Yeah.
They have electoral colleges
Uh-huh.
which decide. So everybody in this house votes. Our votes don't even matter, because our votes aren't decided.
Because the state representative voted
Right.
on your
So
behalf.
I vote for a person who votes for me.
yeah.
So what's the difference between me telling you you're not smart enough
No,
to
but
vote for
the
yourself?
U.S.
Yeah.
have a nonsense system though.
and then the U.S.
But how long has that system been in place, and how long has people been upset about it, and it's still in place, and they still use it? Enough people haven't been upset to the point where they said it doesn't need to be here, or I'm not going to vote. So I could say, or we could put in place to say, you're not smart enough to vote for yourself, so we'll have people vote on your behalf.
So you think we should make electoral
but the
colleges?
thing-
But then
We
that would
shouldn't
be.
make,
But hold
we
on,
shouldn't
but
make
the issue-
electoral colleges, but
but-
we should put people in place who have better reasoning capabilities, who are more logical, than to align themselves with people based on hereditary.
I agree.
Based on my parents being PLP or FNM.
Yeah.
Based on the pageantry and the pompousness of these people.
Yeah, I agree. And
Based on the
the thing
bluster.
is, that test, I don't think it should be based on things just like math and English.
No,
and
no, no,
science
no,
and
no,
basic.
no, no.
It's really gonna be basically can
Reasoning.
you comprehend these different ideas? Like, can you
Yeah.
comprehend basic ethics of like
Yes,
right and wrong?
yes,
Can you
I just-
comprehend these basic things? Like, or are you, and you could set things up to, you could ask certain questions. Like, if I come to somebody and I ask, are you a liar? If you was a liar, you could tell me, yeah. But
Right.
you could craft questions in a way that really gets to the nature of a person.
Right,
So
right,
I
right.
agree with that, But at the same time, having a test for people to take to say if they're eligible to vote,
That
it
was
is
just something that
I
caused
know,
stuff
but
in my
it
head, yeah.
also opens up the door for them to structure it in a way to keep certain people out.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure that the questions that they really, pure to get
Right,
to.
right.
Yeah, that's
right.
what I'm saying. They
Actually
gonna
trying to find the things that is more indicative to find out these things for
Yeah.
more applicable voters instead of just saying I don't want certain people
Exactly.
to vote, so I'll exclude them.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but just to interject, have y'all ever voted before?
Yeah.
No,
If you look at the voting ballot, it's mad simple, bro.
I registered to vote.
Yeah, but I'm saying-
I have never voted.
But I'm saying how we vote, all it is just ticking next to name and that's it.
No, but
that's the final straw.
But
That's
hold
the
on,
decision.
even
No, but
with
I'm
that-
saying
That's when-
they
that's
make
when
the
you-
voting simple for simple
But hold
people.
on,
No,
No.
that's when you take in the test.
1 minute.
But when you prepare for the test, is it that simple?
But
I'm saying-
but not even that is the last referendum we had when they were talking about giving women the right to pass on citizenship.
Right.
Do you
The
know how
ignorance level.
Justin? That vote? It had 4 different questions. I can't remember all the questions
Right.
verbatim, but they were asking about.
I actually took part in that referendum.
Yeah, they were asking like, do you agree that women should be able to pass on citizenship? Do you agree with X, Y, and Z? Just like that. They take that vote to say, you think gay people should get married? And everyone voted down. Like,
Right.
that had nothing to do with being gay.
but that's-
Justin.
It was two things. It was one, people had the preconception that it was dual-sided.
Yeah.
So they didn't know whether or not
didn't
it
wanna
was-
trust the PLP.
Yeah, they didn't know whether or not it was strictly for women or it was strictly for like marriage.
But Jamarco,
anybody
just like
who was married,
you
yeah.
say though, they had the questions listed on it,
Right.
so that's why reading comprehension is so important.
Right.
Like these real things, you
Right.
learn in school, but then a lot of people don't take school serious.
Right, but even with a referendum, bro,
Yeah.
they had 2 referendums. You remember the one with
The
the
one with
cancellation
gambling.
of the
Yeah.
lottery and
Yeah.
what they do? They ask the people. The people say no, and they still tax them.
Yeah.
So they ask the people again. The people say no, and what they do?
They still do it anyway.
no. They follow the people the second time with the women
No,
and stuff like that.
with the-
so they
with the
can
gambling-
make an
with the-
executive decision.
With the gambling
Yeah.
one,
Based on
they
the people.
lied. Then they was like, "Oh, it's just
they
some
do
poll."
what they do what they want to do when they want.
Yeah,
to do
They
it.
said it wasn't a referendum. They said it was just like a something poll.
no.
like,
They called it a referendum and,
at first,
and
but then at
actually-
the end they said it was just like some type of poll, like just to see what the public was
They
thinking.
say what they want
An
to
opinion
say
poll.
because
They said it was an
because
opinion
people,
poll.
People like us in here could discern those things and understand that they're giving me bluster.
Yeah.
But the people who can't decipher between the two will say, "Oh, okay, yeah,
But anyhow-
it was just a poll."
But you know why that's okay? Because at Original People Network, we just live regardless. We just
Right.
keep on going.
We
just
do.
keep on living life. We just keep on enjoying ourselves.
But the
And-
problem is, right?
Yeah.
We don't have a responsibility to that extent because we can't control what other people think. But at the same time, you have a responsibility as people of higher thinking.
to give out that information.
Please,
Bro, every man for themselves, but God for all us.
right?
But I
we
think
are all
we should-
gods.
We should work as a team still, though.
We all gods,
Yeah.
bro. We all gods,
Nah.
as in His children
Yeah.
of God. If you're religious, we all gods because we made in the image of God, or
Mhm.
we all gods because we all share in the creation.
Exactly.
So
Nah.
at the same time, we need to share in the creation of our homeland, bro. We have a passport to say that this is our birthright. So if we have people in the most important house of our country that we establish as the most important house of our country, we should be able to tell them that they can't do what they're doing because it's not right. It's not conducive for each person that live here. Not because the minority is benefiting that's the purpose, because the minority don't put them in there. The minority pay for their campaign and all the different stuff.
The
that
minorities pay for Bentleys.
right. But the majority vote you in. The majority ain't in the thousands. The
Yeah.
majority in maybe the hundreds or the tens.
Yeah.
But we the people who put them in there. So if we don't put ourselves together collectively and say, bro, we not standing for this, then the people with money can always have the money.
That's a whole nother episode too, though.
Right.
So It's really had one last question for Justin. You know, these girls saying,
I asked you about that and you tried to duck it. So don't ask him that. Answer the question I asked you first.
What these girls saying? I don't
Yeah.
know.
All
Well,
right.
we
No,
be
no, no,
doing-
no, no, no. Ask him the question. Ask him.
I got asked him something.
Please.
So, no, but I don't know. Like, we do a lot of relationship parts. I feel like the platform sort of intimidates certain people.
Until they come on.
Until they come on. Also, certain parties might, flame out people in the distance and shoot distance shots and things of that nature.
well, I
I already set some people up for the Christmas, bro.
well,
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hold on, which one? Santa Con or?
Santa Con. No, I don't think they dressing up.
But that could be a separate episode.
Because you remember what we said was going to be Friendsgiving. I don't know if we're still doing that, but
That would we have to do that probably next week.
Yeah, I was going to translate that for Christmas.
I mean, we could do the Christmas too. We got multiple weeks. We about to do
Yeah.
the Santa Con Christmas. But
I don't have a suit, bro, so I just saying.
bro, you got all kind of time to go order a suit, bro.
But I ain't gonna lie.
I like how Justin dance around the question just
No,
now.
I can't answer your question. But I mean, I don't feel like nothing changed. That's why when you say start a show or whatever, I don't feel like no star, bro. I just doing something
I'm
creative.
talking with these girls, but
But we correlating it to that. Ain't no girls saying nothing. Like I say, it's either whether they ain't hitting or they ain't interested or you ain't find that person. But like I say,
could you expand on that question? What you mean, like where
the girls say it.
they saying what?
What you mean? What they saying,
They
bro?
say-
You trying to say one gal though?
You trying in a romantic?
No, I
sense?
asked him like what they saying, like.
But they ain't
Because,
saying
yeah,
that.
usually for us, when we have women on, it's usually a professional setting, and we have them
Yeah.
as-
Well, that's what they saying.
right, yeah.
Usually it's a professional
Yeah.
setting until the show go up.
Right,
That's what it is.
until we off camera, and you got to be here to know what's going
Right,
on.
yeah.
That's what it is.
So that's
Right.
why if you want to come on everything cool, like hit us up,
Please,
bring the vibes.
Yeah.
Even okay,
Let's like and subscribe on the same. Y'all could set it up on the
Right.
same little bell right underneath you. Yeah, and like
and,
the pig.
and even if you're not on camera, you could be a part of our audience
It's in the
and,
background.
and just lend your energy. Because
Just
that's
laugh, just
important as
clap in the
well.
background.
Yeah.
That's it.
And at any point, there's always going to be a floating mic that
Yeah.
you could take part in if you need to say anything. You could come in front of the camera if you need to. It's all free flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jade was here. Jade was here. Jade
Yeah,
was
bro.
here.
We don't never sexually assault or rape no one. What? I definitely. That's gotta make that perfect. I know we had a lot of jokes. We had a lot of jokes today. We don't nothing like that. I never had
We
none
love
Listen,
women.
I never
No.
I never had not one of my boys with no allegations. I never had nothing like that.
I had allegations, bro. If you
Don't-
watch which pod was that?
Wait,
That's 4 episodes ago.
That was Ari and John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, I know you'll never rape or molest no one.
No, you know that, but
Yeah.
you didn't know there was an allegation. Is what I mean.
All right, that's all right.
Right,
But you can keep on going, keep on moving forward in life.
right, bro. But stuff like that is tough, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the next episode too, though.
right. I talked about it briefly. I didn't talk about more so my feelings associated with it.
Okay.
Actually, we
Right.
talked about that multiple times across. Well, we dug into that in that episode because remember we talked about the blue app and things blowing up. And
Yeah.
So we discussed that.
Yeah. I feel like with stuff like that is really low key because it's more so catered towards what's more the majority, and more majority women are victims of sexual assault.
Yeah.
So they don't tend to look at the spectrum of sexual assault, which is we have two sexes. So even though one of the sexes is more dominant and more physical, is also seen as less important to shine a light on that.
It could happen
particular
both
sex.
ways.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's less important because you would say, for most part, even when we were less mature, you would say, a man getting raped. I mean, men like to have sex. So you would say, oh, he wanted it, blah, blah, blah. And that's like diminishing to
But
that.
you go to police station as a man and say,
You
yeah,
get
rape.
raped.
They laugh at you and say,
Right.
Like, yeah, you're light punk ass out the station.
Especially in the Bahamian scenario.
Yeah.
But if you go somewhere else, it's more they more identify with your trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it could be a lot of different situations. But
Yeah.
before we get too deep into that, it's just like understand everybody's situation. Don't trivialize anything and just try to get to their level of understanding.
I agree.
But yeah, babe, it's we fire. It's the same one that you couldn't come to. That was the latest one, in my opinion.
I don't know which one that was.
That was the last one. Tinder and Love, or Love and Tinder. Which one was it?
Lovers and Tinder.
And on that,
They started singing.
Was that the latest one?
Yeah, for me, I say in my opinion.
Right, so think when we was in the costumes, bro.
I trying to end this.
What you mean with K Dish and Emerald?
Yeah.
I mean that one was live, but we wasn't lit. We
All right.
wasn't lit. It might have been lit, but we wasn't lit. We was lit and it was lit. Because we got lit afterwards. I mean, that's the whole...
Yeah, that's when we record that video.
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like... We had
that
whole
video
segment.
with PG and Kadish and like...
Not PG and Kadish. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on. What you doing with them?
No, I'm saying that video is always have room inside my mind.
But I can send it to you now because I never sent it to you.
Oh, man. I go hard enough.
I can put it in the group.
But Jade was there. Jade was there. That's it.
Oh, we done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, live.
I was trying to end up like the last 5 minutes. Yo, just keep talking.
Jade was there.